Welcome back, history lovers, to our channel. We set out on an exciting journey today to see the fascinating region of Asia Minor, which served as the eastern frontier of ancient Rome. Asia Minor, which is now part of Turkey, was essential to the growth of the Roman Empire and the blending of Greek and Roman culture. We're ready to enter the fascinating land of ancient Asia Minor. So buckle up, guys! Asia Minor, commonly referred to as Anatolia or contemporary Turkey, has played a significant role in world history. This area functioned as a crucial strategic stronghold for the powerful Roman Empire, protecting the eastern boundaries from prospective attackers and maintaining control over important trade routes. With the Black Sea to the north and the Mediterranean Sea to the south, it was strategically situated at the meeting point of Europe and Asia. Asia Minor was essential for preserving Roman power in the east due to its proximity to the Parthian Empire and later the Sasanian Empire. Ephesus and Antioch, two of the area's natural harbors, made for effective marine connections and enabled trade, further strengthening the region's significance. Beyond its strategic importance, Asia Minor was also a crucible for clashing Greek and Roman cultures. We start our tour in Ephesus, one of the most breathtaking ancient cities in the middle of Asia Minor. In the Roman era, Ephesus, which was situated close to the Aegean Sea, was a center of culture and commerce and was home to amazing architectural marvels. The Temple of Artemis, one of the seven wonders of the ancient world, was located in the city. Under Roman authority, Ephesus prospered and saw the development of great buildings, including the terrace houses, the Great Theater, and the Celsus Library. These buildings served as examples of Roman wealth and architectural skill. Due to the presence of the famed House of the Virgin Mary and one of the early Christian communities, Ephesus was also a significant religious hub. The city is a remarkable example of Asia Minor's cultural variety due to its rich history and the blending of Greek, Roman, and Christian influences. With origins in the Bronze Age, Ephesus has an important role in history. Ephesus, however, prospered and rose to prominence in Asia Minor during the Hellenistic and Roman eras. Its prosperity was aided by its advantageous location close to the Aegean Sea and accessibility to important trade routes. As a major port city that facilitated trade between the East and the West, Ephesus played an important role. The city was a hive of commerce, renowned for its lively markets and talented craftsmen. Due to the influx of people from many racial groups and cultural backgrounds, Ephesus became a thriving international city. Ephesus was well known for its magnificent architectural accomplishments. Buildings like the Library of Celsus, a magnificent two-story library that held thousands of scrolls, served as examples of the city's majesty. This stunning piece of architecture displayed Ephesus's wealth and intellectual sophistication. The Great Theater, one of the biggest ancient theaters in the world, is another well-known feature of Ephesus. This amphitheater, which could accommodate over 25,000 spectators, served as a venue for public gatherings, gladiatorial fights, and theatrical performances. It was evidence of the city's dedication to the arts and its rich cultural legacy. Ephesus's cutting-edge infrastructure was one of its most intriguing features. Aqueducts that provided residents with fresh water were part of the city's sophisticated water and sewage system. The renowned terrace houses, noted for its magnificent paintings and delicate mosaics, displayed the opulent way of life enjoyed by Ephesus's affluent citizens. Ephesus was a significant religious site, in addition to being a hub of trade and culture. One of the seven wonders of the ancient world, the Temple of Artemis, was located in the city. This impressive temple was devoted to the Greek goddess Artemis and served as a destination for pilgrims from all over the world. Ephesus also had a significant impact on how early Christianity spread. Paul the Apostle, who is known for penning the well-known letter to the Ephesians in the Bible, paid it a visit. One of the earliest Christian communities was located in the city, which later developed into a significant hub for Christian thinking. Mary, the mother of Jesus, is thought to have lived her final years in the House of the Virgin Mary, which is situated not far from Ephesus. It has developed into a site of pilgrimage for Christians, attracting tourists looking for a link to the beginnings of Christianity. Ephesus was a crossroads of cultures where Roman and Greek customs coexisted. The art, architecture, and language of the city were heavily influenced by Greek culture. On the other side, the Romans improved Ephesus's infrastructure and contributed their administrative know-how, establishing a lasting legacy. The blending of different civilizations gave Ephesus a distinctive feel. The Ephesians worshipped a mixture of gods and goddesses from both pantheons, since both Greek and Roman deities were honored in the city. This syncretism demonstrated the city's willingness to mix traditions and engage in cross-cultural dialogue. As we go east, we reach Antioch, often known as the Queen of the East. On the Orontes River, Antioch thrived as one of the most rich and populated cities in the Roman Empire. It was crucial in bridging the divide between the eastern provinces and the Mediterranean. Antioch was renowned for its cosmopolitan nature, fusing the cultures of the East with those of the Greeks and Romans. The imperial baths, the hippodrome, and the huge Cardo Maximus colonnaded roadway were only a few of the city's magnificent public places. Greeks, Romans, Jews, Syrians, and Persians made up its diversified populace, creating a vibrant and multi-ethnic metropolitan environment. Furthermore, Antioch was very important in the early history of Christianity. Here is where the term Christian was first used to describe followers of Jesus Christ. The city of Antioch, founded by Seleucus I Nicator in 300 BCE, was strategically located on the eastern bank of the Orontes River and developed into a center for early Christian thinking, producing significant leaders like St. Paul and St. Peter. Antioch developed into a key political, economic, and cultural center of ancient Asia Minor, while serving as the capital of the Seleucid Empire and afterwards as an important Roman city. Due to its advantageous location, Antioch served as a crucial hub for trade between the Mediterranean region and the Eastern Roman Empire. Its position in trade and diplomacy was ensured by its closeness to the Silk Road and the sea routes that connected the East and the West. Antioch was home to stunning architectural wonders that showcased its luxury and majesty. The Imperial Baths, a large complex that displayed Roman engineering ingenuity, was the city's most famous building. These baths were some of the biggest in the ancient world and were used as a social hub and a place to unwind. The Cardo Maximus, a large colonnaded thoroughfare, stretched through Antioch's center. It was lined with stores, markets, and public buildings, and represented the frantic urban life and thriving economy of the city. The boulevard was embellished with statues, fountains, and elaborate facades that showcased the Romans' talent for art and architecture. Additionally, Antioch had a magnificent hippodrome where spectators could enjoy sports competitions and chariot racing. The city's diverse people would feel energized and united by this enormous arena's ability to hold thousands of spectators. Antioch's multicultural and global outlook was one of its defining features. Greek, Roman, Jewish, Syrian, and Persian cultures all coexisted in the city. This varied mingling of cultures, languages, and traditions produced an urban environment that was alive and energetic. Greek was the common language among the educated elite in Antioch, indicating a major Greek influence. Renowned philosophers, academics, and artists called the city home, establishing a culture of intellectual curiosity and creative expression. In addition, Antioch was important to the growth of early Christianity. Here the term Christian was first used to describe those who follow Jesus Christ. St. Paul and St. Peter were connected to Antioch's Christian community, and the city developed into a hub for Christian thinking. Antioch's impact went far beyond its borders. Famous poets, philosophers, and historians who made significant contributions to the intellectual life of the ancient world came from this city. Early Christian theology and biblical interpretation were influenced by the school of Antioch, which was recognized for its intellectual endeavors and theological discussion. Antioch's legacy endures despite its final decline and the effects of time. Scholars and visitors alike continue to be inspired by its rich history, architectural accomplishments, and cultural contributions, which provide a glimpse into the vivid tapestry of ancient Asia Minor. Let's now investigate the intriguing blending of Greek and Roman cultures in Asia Minor. The region's Hellenistic kingdoms were subjugated by the Roman Republic, who took control and left behind a vibrant Greek cultural legacy. The Greeks' philosophy, literature, and art were greatly admired by the Romans, who incorporated much of it into their own culture. In Asia Minor, where Greek communities like Ephesus and Smyrna adapted to Roman control while maintaining their Greek character, this blending of cultures was particularly noticeable. Grand temples, theaters, and government structures may all be found in Asia Minor that were built in the Greek architectural traditions that the Romans adopted. Greek continued to thrive in the area, becoming the common language of the educated elite. In addition, cultural fusion went beyond just language and architecture. Greek gods were incorporated into the Roman pantheon by the Romans, giving rise to hybrid gods like Zeus, Ammon, and Serapis. The peaceful coexistence of Greek and Roman religious traditions was made possible by this syncretism. Our investigation of Asia Minor, the eastern boundary of Rome, has uncovered a fascinating story of strategic importance, splendid towns like Ephesus and Antioch, and the blending of Greek and Roman culture. Asia Minor served as a stronghold of Roman authority and varied culture. Cities in it, like Ephesus and Antioch, displayed grandeur and splendor while embracing both Greek and Roman traditions. The traces of this intriguing past still enthrall visitors today, as they are taken back in time to the meeting point of two mighty civilizations. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you enjoyed this video's educational and interesting overview of history. We appreciate you being here, and until we meet again, keep discovering the wonders of the world.